one thing that I would like to talk to you about is the what I call the Me Too movement and the cancel culture. Okay, I'd like to tell you that the cancel culture is a Western culture, a Western invention. It's not going to work here because a lot of people were saying, oh, we're going to cancel Tekla because of what she did. But to tell you the truth, a lot of people, for those people talking about cancel culture or the Me Too movement in the Philippines, it's not going to work here because there's not going to be infrastructures or social infrastructures to support it. So let me tell you again, the Me Too movement and the cancel culture are both Western liberal invention. It was invented by the Western liberals, especially during the term of Donald Trump in order to, it's being used as a weapon actually. My cats are running around here. It's being used as a weapon against the enemies, the political enemies of liberals, the conservatives. So they think the American liberals, for example, the Me Too movement and the cancel culture, it went up, it became an issue, it became a weapon during the nomination of Brett Kavanaugh. Brett Kavanaugh was the nominee of Donald Trump for Supreme Court Justice slot, and there the Me Too movement became like a thing. Okay, believe all women, believe her, etc. They used that as a weapon against Brett Kavanaugh because there's this woman whose name is Kristen Blasey Ford, who claimed a lot of outrageous, accusations against Brett Kavanaugh over 30 years ago, even though Brett Kavanaugh never met, Kristen Blasey Ford during their high school years. And it's all about allegations, etc. So they were trying to cancel Kavanaugh. So the cancel culture, what I said earlier is that it's not going to prosper in the Philippines because we don't have the liberal structures or infrastructures to support it. So what do I mean by structures? What I mean is the liberal media, liberal social media, liberal press, education. We don't have those, okay? Because in the United States, all these megaphones of culture, the social media, Hollywood, education, mass media, the fake news media, they're all controlled by the liberals, okay, by the Democrats, by the leftists, the left-leaning. Okay, the conservatives lost the culture war a few years ago or a decade ago. All right, so we don't have that kind of culture in the Philippines. I don't think it's a good culture at all. But we have a better justice system here in terms of netizen justice system. Okay, this case of Tekla proves it that we don't just believe Michelle because she's a woman. We go by the merits of the case. We go by evidence. We go by the evidence and testimonies presented by both parties, and the judgment or the verdict should come not really from the netizens, although the netizens did something to mellow down the tone of Rafi Tulfo, who was acting as the prosecutor and judge in this case, right? But the verdict came from the parties themselves, Michelle and Tekla. They agreed to, not proceed with the matter before the court of law, that Michelle agreed to just receive money because probably, here's my theory, but I'm not sure if we have the evidence to do that unless Tulfo is going to speak it out, that Michelle is going to fail both lie detector test and drug test. Okay, that's the reason why, she agreed to have an amicable settlement with Tekla. Or my second theory is that he was pressured by some kind of pressured Or Tulfo told her that I don't think I'm gonna help you out, okay, with your case. If you're gonna pursue your case, then you're not gonna get some financial support from me. So that's the reason why, or the lawyer from the Tulfo program spoke out and told Michelle that, well, I don't think your case is going to prosper because it's not strong enough because you don't have enough evidence. You were not actually physically pressured, and you had the opportunity to get out of the relationships since you were claiming that this has been going on for some time, and those are probably the factors as to why Michelle decided to let it go. So